We've arrived at the middle of this first week of October. It is day 5, and it's time for Morning Barbados.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning to you. Good morning, 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 morning. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning to you. Good morning to you. It is Wednesday morning. I am Colin Cunningham. How are you doing? Let me welcome the Queen of St. Peter. Only just found out that she is, in fact, having that title. Morning, Cassandra.
Morning, Colin. It needs to be clear that I did not say that.
Well, no, you didn't, but I was wondering why you haven't told me, Your Royal Highness.
Right. So if you're feeling regal, it's a good thing. Pick your spirits up. It's a beautiful morning, and the week is moving along, so we're halfway there at the midway point. It's a Wednesday. Hopefully, you're ready for today. It's going to be an interesting one.
It is indeed going to be an interesting one, and we have so many things to share that we're going to try and get it all in. So we're going to go quickly to our top lines this morning.
Absolutely. And of course, these are the top lines to the stories we'll give you details to in our news at 7 o'clock. Now, the luxurious Four Seasons hotel project at Black Rock, St. Michael needs another 270 million Barbados dollars to get it restarted. This disclosure from chairman of Paradise Beach Limited, Professor Avinash Prasad. He says a $180 million credit facility is being sought through the Inter-American Development Bank and ANSA Merchant Bank in Trinidad and Tobago, the co-arrangers of the facility. In other local news, Barbadian rum is continuing to break into major markets across the world and is now being sold in the bars of Moscow in Russia. This was revealed by Executive Chairman of R.L. Seal and Company Limited, Richard Seal, as Industry Minister Dennis Kelman and top officials of the Barbados Manufacturers Association toured the Foursquare Rum Distillery this week. Mr. Seal says around 75% of their products are exported. Also, the Organization of American States is awaiting clearance from the government of Barbados to set up a system to monitor criminal activity. Representative from the OAS, Francis McBarnett, says this is the organization's way of assisting the island to keep track of security threats and to act accordingly. We'll have details to those stories and more during our news package at 7 o'clock. But now we're going to get a little roundup of the newspaper headlines. Of course, we're going to go international first of all and then bring it home. Colin?
Yes, and on the international scene, Europe has had a rough ride since Greece confessed it had falsified its books to join the euro. Now the economic situation is set to worsen as the sovereign debt crisis that erupted in early 2010 threatens to send the eurozone into its second recession in 3 years. One of the big stories internationally. We will, of course, try to share more with you as we go along. We come right back home. You heard in the top lines, $270 million more is what they need for that Four Seasons project. If you have some spare cash lying about, to the tune of that sum, why not just drop it in the kitty? On the back page, well, would you believe it? The man named his monkey after Rihanna. And apparently, Riri, the monkey, was quite the hit on the East Coast yesterday. Tourists were flocking around to have a pet of Riri. Clark Axe, BAS president, goes same route as CEO Paul. So the farming organization wielding the machete, although the paper went with the axed terminology. Yes, on the front page of The Advocate now, new technology to identify illegal weapons. That's technology for the police, so I'm sure they will be putting it to good use. On the back page, food for thought. Former principal questions if current BSSEE system is in students' best interests. We are going to have a principal on this morning, so maybe we might want to ask him what he thinks about that. Maybe not. We wouldn't want to put him on the spot. But those are some of the things in the regional, the local and international papers.
Indeed. And of course, we're reminding you, this month is a Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There are a number of trinkets. You'll see them from time to time. I may bring along a few of my own to show you. You want to support things of that nature. And of course, certainly there's this week we're remembering a sad day back in 1976, the Cubana crash, which we commemorated, we spoke about yesterday here on Morning Barbados, but for this entire week, there are a number of things that will be happening. I believe it's this morning they'll be heading down to the monument in Pains Bay. Yes.
So if you're driving along that road, be reflective.
Yeah.
In other words, don't be screaming along there at high speed. All right. So we have so much to share for you. We have the Queen of St. Peter here with us, and as it turns out, we're going to St. Peter.
A king of St. Peter?
Yeah,
you might as well keep it.
Yeah, the king of St. Peter is here, Mr.
Keep it
Jeff
regal.
Broom. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cassandra, and good morning to all the Morning Barbados listeners. Cassandra, no matter what they say, you are still the Queen of St. Peter.
Thank you. I thank you. I will not contradict you in any way. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to say thank you.
I just have to courtesy every morning when I come in now. But yeah, we're going down to not only to St. Peter, but to Alexandra, a place that holds a special, place in your heart.
Oh, a very, very big place in my heart, because not only that I have the opportunity and the privilege and the honor to be there in a certain capacity, but the 800 plus children there that I look forward to seeing every single day.
All right, so you're here, and all cameras have been to the school, so let's take in some of that.
Right on the leg, turn, right to the left, twist, mark, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, mark the time, left, right, left, flag on the legs, hold, up, up, up.
All right, so we're looking at footage from the Alexandra School, and at some special occasions at the school, we have the cadets perform the flag raising ceremony, which we are seeing right here.
Right, back, back, right, back, 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 yeah. Oh Lord, I know the pain you feel inside, and the tears you try to hide. In your heart you ask God why. Can you help me, please?
Take away the pain. Through the sun I feel the rain. Then I hear your spirit say that I am free to lift my hands, free to say amen, free to know that someday I will smile again. I'm free, free to laugh, not cry.
All right, so you were looking at some of the students of the Alexandra school. We visited the school last week. They were celebrating an anniversary, 117 years. The exact date was